Hello, welcome to the vlog. I did a survey on Instagram asking you guys what you want to see. I got some interesting requests. Good stuff, show boobs, yeah, a lot of good constructive feedback. Obviously you guys know I've been playing a little bit higher stakes when I get the opportunity to, and it's been really fun games. But whenever you're dealing with that kind of money, or necessarily people who play in private games, a lot of times like privacy is a big concern of theirs, and they would just prefer that it would be as private as possible. So in the past, up until this point, I've been posting just a little bit of my chip stacks or my hands that I've played, but I'm gonna stop even doing that just because I really wanna be respectful to those people who are in the game. And so again, like, I wish that I could film when I get to play in that game or talk more about it, but I really just can't. I hope you guys will understand that. It's just a privacy thing. So what I decided to do, I just got back to Vegas last night, or 2 days ago, and I decided I'm gonna play some sessions at Win25 this week, which is the best game in Vegas. If you're coming to Vegas and you play poker, and you can afford a little bit bigger stake, 2-5 at the Win is the best game in Vegas. It is the best. It is a 2-5 game, but it is a $1,500 buy-in. So I would say most people buy in for 1,000 to 15, so it does play a little bit bigger than 2-5, but it's just a good, fun game. The regs are fun and generally very talkative and give action and just fun. No one's like sulking, and the room is beautiful. The staff is the best staff. Like, everyone's professional, everyone's on top of their shit, and yeah, I mean, it's just the best fucking game in Vegas. This week I'm going to put in a few sessions and post some hands and tell you about that. I played last night at the Win for 2 hours. By the way, Run Good, it's an app. You can track your poker in there. It graphs it out for you. It gives you all your stats. I highly recommend getting that. I made $1,652. Boom! Got him. It ran pretty good. So I'm gonna post a couple smaller vlogs this week and just kind of go over the session and stuff. So I'll go over those hands. Here are the hands. I hope you enjoy them. And yeah, enjoy. All right, so all these hands are at Win25, and we're gonna be about 1,500 effective. If not, I will specify. I opens in the hijack to 20. I call next to act in the cutoff with ace queen off, and the small blind calls. Flop is 10-5-5 rainbow. Goes check check to me, and I bet $20. And the small blind check raises to 55. Now guys, this is a glorified min raise. I haven't folded to a min raise since 1985. So I'm sitting there with ace queen I call. Turn is a queen. Total rainbow still. I mean, obviously guys, this is a gin card. Now we are loving life. He bets 90. I do a little Hollywood and then call. River is a 6, and he pretty quickly goes all in for $400. I call, he has king 9 of diamonds, so he lost his mind. Guys, another good thing to think about here, these down bets, I bet 1/3 pot on the flop. When you down bet, the whole point of down betting is to get people to spaz, like my friend here in the small blind. He's like, dude, why is she betting $20 into $65? Why is she doing that? I don't know what's going on here. I have king 9. I don't know what to do. The price is so cheap, but I don't really want to call. What do? I'm gonna spaz. Spaz! A little bit later in the night, this hand goes, I open king jack off and early to 20, and the big blind defends. Flop is 4-4 deuce with 2 clubs. He checks, I bet 25, he calls. 4-4 deuce, just c-bet every time. Turns a queen. Guys, it is go time. So I go ahead and continue. We don't want to bet so big that when he calls, we're actually fucked. So we bet small-ish. We bet 40, less than half pot. He pretty quickly calls, pretty quickly. And the river's a 10. I can't think of a worse hand that we are gonna end up with on the river. 7-3 off will be a worse hand. I only open 7-3 off under the gun when I'm in a special mood, so I don't know if we can consider that. So he checks. I decide to go for it here. I bet 110. He calls me with jack deuce. If you have a bluff, turn that fucking hand over like it's the nuts every time. If you have 4 high and someone calls you, with a smile on your face, you lean back in your chair and you fucking take a swig of your drink and then you fucking table that shit like it's the nuts. Okay, so this is another hand. Limps 4 ways. And I'm in the small blind pocket kings. I make it 40. This table was definitely not snug, not tight. Shout out to the Wynn. If you're playing at the Wynn, the table is probably not gonna be tight. They're action, they love to gamble, they like to get in the mix, and that's why I love it. Every single person calls. In fact, the big blind calls too. So we go 5 ways to a flop. Flop is 9-5 deuce rainbow. I checked because I am out of position to a fucking busload of people. What am I gonna do? Just start barreling? I mean, I'm never folding, but check, okay. It checks all the way to the button and he bets 145. And he only has like 300 behind. I call, everyone else folds. Turn is a 6, I check, and he jams it all in. I snap his dick off, and he shows a 9, and didn't show the other card, but I win. Alright, anyways, so those are some hands I played. Ended up having a good night, ran pretty well. But yeah, again, I'm just gonna do this a few times this week. I will see you guys next time.